Tired of sluggish Android apps built with Java? Learn how Kotlin supercharges your app's speed and responsiveness. This video reveals the performance optimizations that make Kotlin the clear winner over Java for fast, fluid Android apps. Your users will love. Kotlin and Java are both widely used programming languages for Android development, each with its own pros and cons. However, when it comes to app performance, there are some key differences between Kotlin and Java that developers should understand. App performance entails a range of factors like startup time, memory usage, CPU load, battery efficiency, and APK size. Optimizing these performance factors results in smoother, more responsive Android apps that delight users. For many real-world apps, Kotlin can deliver better optimization across several performance areas. However, Java can still reign supreme for Android compatibility across different OS versions and devices. Extensive Java developer community also means more support resources. So Kotlin versus Java needs careful examination depending on the app requirements. Here's an in-depth look at how Kotlin and Java compare for common Android app performance benchmarks. Understanding these metrics helps decide when Kotlin's advantages outweigh Java's maturity or vice versa. To clearly demonstrate Kotlin's performance advantages, we need to benchmark it against Java across some key app performance criteria: startup time, memory usage, CPU utilization, battery drain, APK size, frames per second, and scrolling smoothness. By measuring Kotlin versus Java in control tests for these metrics, we can quantify the performance gains Kotlin can offer for typical Android workloads. Let's look at some representative benchmarks. Number 1. Kotlin startup time versus Java. App startup time measures how quickly an app launches from device boot. Kotlin offers faster cold start times since its compiler optimizes and precompiles Kotlin code using advanced techniques like trampolines. However, Java employs faster warm starts for subsequent launches since optimized bytecode is cached. So Kotlin wins for cold starts from device boot, which creates a snappier first impression. But Java catches up on warm launches thereafter once JIT compilation has occurred, which now leads us to number 2, Kotlin versus Java memory usage. Kotlin requires less runtime memory in most test cases because of its compact and efficient code. However, the full Kotlin runtime isn't needed for simple apps, in which case Java can be more memory efficient. Overall, Kotlin has an edge for memory usage, but Java may do better for smaller apps. Whereas Kotlin's full-time foundation is unnecessary, which now leads us to number 3, Kotlin versus Java CPU utilization. CPU utilization reflects how efficiently an app uses CPU cycles. Kotlin generates a more compact bytecode than the Android runtime, can optimize better compared to Java bytecode. As a result, Kotlin consistency has lower CPU usage, which helps conserve battery life and keep the device cooler. Java CPU usage is noticeably higher, especially for large apps with complex code, which now leads us to number 4, Kotlin versus Java battery drain. For mobile apps, battery drain is a critical performance consideration. Kotlin's faster and lighter code helps optimize battery consumption. Lower CPU usage and memory footprint result in energy savings. However, for simpler apps where Kotlin's full runtime foundation may be unnecessary, Java can prove more battery efficient. But Kotlin wins for more complex apps with extensive code. Which now leads us to, if you want more Kotlin learning materials, please sign up for my email list. The link is in the description. Number 5, Kotlin versus Java APK size. Kotlin produces significantly smaller APK files for most real-world apps because of its concise coding style and lack of verbosity. This reduces install size and also improves loading performance. Java can result in smaller APK sizes for simple apps that don't require a full Kotlin runtime and framework. So Java may be preferable strictly from a binary side, especially for targeted use cases, which now leads us to number 6, Kotlin versus Java graphics performance. Kotlin can deliver higher and more consistent frame rates during animations and scrolling, thanks to its performance profile. For graphics-intensive Android games, Kotlin can provide smoother motion versus Java. Scrolling also tends to be less choppy with Kotlin. So for apps where UI fluidity is vital, Kotlin has a clear advantage over Java. Please leave a comment below stating as to which one is Kotlin's biggest performance advantage.